Alright, so we just got out here on the lake, and Nick and I are gonna go spot and stock some crappies, hopefully. Kind of a vast basin that we are located in currently. They're not always in the middle, they're kind of on the edges, it's pretty deep. So utilizing the 360, it'll just, downsize the time that it's gonna take to find these, hopefully. So we're gonna go pop a couple holes and see if we can locate a school. As you guys can see, these are all fish, and this is actually, it looks like a group of bigger fish just off to the right. So yeah, Nick, go ahead and pop one like right here. They're like just about right under us. Yeah, a little bit further, a little bit, yep, right about there. Yeah, pop one. Alrighty, now Nick, in theory, would be able to grab his unit, pop it down in that hole, and hopefully be on fish. And that's the beauty of this thing, so we don't have to go drill out 800 holes or whatever. We can drill one hole, toss this thing down, and get a full picture of what's around us, and then dial it in from there. It just saves a lot of time, saves a lot of effort, and you can always be on fish, which is really, really nice. So we will see if Nick's got them there. They seem to be moving on here a little bit. It could have just been because he drilled on them. It's still fairly early in the year, so these fish are kind of flighty regardless. But we will see what he's got going on over there. This is kind of a two-person job. You can do it with, just by yourself, but having two people, one guy on this, one guy with the auger and a rod and a regular unit, just allows you to spread out and constantly be on fish. So it's nice to work in a team. What you guys will notice is these rings, yeah, they say they're 20 feet away, but this isn't actually 20 feet. As you can see, this is the bottom right here. This is all black. This is the water column, and then there is bottom, and then the 20 feet start. So these ones are actually just about like right here. Hooked up. Another nice one. Yeah. So we've located a school here, and Nick was just fishing by himself, and I was kind of directing him, but we seem to have located some, and so now I popped another hole. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. And so now we're both fishing. We're on a school, and we can both get on them. Let's see if I can catch one. We can double up. This one's chasing me. That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. It's good size.
Yeah, nice.
That one back down. There she goes.
Hooked up. Hooked up. Feels like a decent one. Pull my deucer out. I'm not gonna horse this guy up. We're in fairly deep water, around 30 feet or so, just to try to avoid barotrauma if there is any. Another cute one, nothing huge, but good little fish. And I'm just using a little jig and a plastic, just a little, grub imitator, nothing special, but dangling it down there. Cute little one. Good starter fish for me. As far as rod reel line goes today, pretty simple crappie setup. So Nick and I are both using pretty much the same thing. 27-inch ultralight. This is a tickle stick. Really, really soft tip. You can detect bites really well. And then just an inline reel. Nick and I are both using inline reels. And it's really hard to beat an inline reel, honestly, for doing this. There's no coiling of the line, and I feel like it allows you to get your bait down really fast, which in this deep water is pretty important with these moving crappies. And so we both have pretty similar setups. I just have a jig and a plastic on. Nick has a little spoon on, and fairly straightforward crappie setup. Nick is hooked up. I got tons on my screen.
Looks like that same size.
Yeah.
What's this? Ooh.
Spunky one?
This guy's got some.
Do you need help?
I think I got her. Oh, yes. Oh.
That's a nice one. I'm hooked up.
Double.
Double. Let's go. Mine feels nice. Mine feels like a nice one. That's a good one. Yeah, come over here. That's a... Yeah, I got a nice one. He's dogging me. He came off bottom and just curbed it.
You got crops? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's as big, not as big as yours, but
That's all right.
that's awesome. We are in the Mecca right here.
Yeah.
That was nice. We're about 20 feet away from the 360 right now. And it was super easy. We just located them on that. They were a little bit over to our right and drilled a couple holes and didn't take too long. Get these guys back. It's awesome. All right, so we just let those two go. And both of our graphs now are kind of vacant. And you'll see that a lot with crappies. You get a bunch of commotion, a couple guys hook up, and they kind of scatter. They get a little freaked out. And so I'm going to head back over to 360 right now and see where these things are relocated. It's super nice because we don't have to go drill a bunch more holes. We can just go back over to 360 and figure out, yeah, they moved right there. And so they don't move a ton. It's not like they went and they're 100 yards away now. But we couldn't see them with our small cone angle of our graphs. And so we were just right over here. You can see now that that group of fish moved about 15 feet probably. Now they're right out in front of us, so Nick can go drill right on top of them. We'll be right back on the school. So it's pretty darn cool. You don't have to sit in one spot and wait for the fish. You can go to the fish and stay on them at all times. These ones are really pissed. There we go. God, that one took some convincing. Oh my God, we're doubled up again. Doubled up again. Yeah, mine's dogging me too. God, we finally, I popped a hole and oh my. Yeah. Yep. We'll head over to Nick here.
Got a tulipy.
Oh, no way.
Came off.
A tulipy.
But that.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking
Yeah,
for.
I got on like 3 or 4 of them there. They were super competitive and they were really pissed off. That's a good one. Nice. Okay. Nice crappie, nice horse. Look how tall he is. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. Good looking fish. Huh, cool. It's just as easy as that. We are about 20 feet away from where the school was about 5 minutes ago. They just moved right over here and doubled up again. Yeah, yours was a tulipy, but yeah, pretty cool how you can just always stay on top of fish. And I know the message is going to be relayed multiple times, but I can't get over how important it is. There's nothing that annoys me more than sitting in one spot and not marking anything. Yeah. So I would much rather put in a little more effort and chase them around and be on top of them constantly. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it does. Well, you got another one down there?